Hi everyone, welcome to the Successful Scheduling from your one and only Sock Sisters. So this is the landing page, and then of course here you have the login or register. Right now we are going to register for a user. The email you input can only be a McGill email. You can choose a first name and a last name, and then the password has to be at least 10 or more characters, at least one number, at least one alphabetical character. Here we also ask you to confirm your password, and of course they must match. And then once you have everything, you can register, and then it will bring you to the login page. Here for the login, you will enter the email and then the password. Once you press on login, it will bring you to your dashboard. So here there is a navigation bar that will be present for all the private pages. So briefly, on your dashboard pages, you can choose between your upcoming events, your bookings, so the ones that you book with other people, and all of your events with a booking, so the ones you created that others have booked. Right now they're empty since you don't have any events. You also have a history of all the events hosted by you, and now you have the preference option. So you can change your first name and your last name, and you can also choose to change your password. So you will enter your current password and then your new password, and of course re-enter your new password and make sure it matches. So now we have the time request page, so when someone makes a request to you, it will show it on the pending, and when you make a time request, it will show on your time requests. And here we have the polls page, so this is where all of your created polls will show up. And now I will show you how to create a new meeting poll. So here you can enter the poll title and then select the days that you want as an option, the start time and the meeting length. And then you simply add the date and time to the box. You can add as many options as you want, and once you have added all the options that you wanted, you can then press on generate poll URL, which will generate the poll URL that you can send to other people. And now going back to the dashboard, in the poll section, you can see that your poll will show up. You can click on details for all the details of the polls. So you can also give the URL to other people to paste in the browser, so then they can go vote for an option. So once they vote for an option, they will see the live result being posted. Of course, as the creator, you also will be able to see this in your polls dashboard. These results are live updated, so if someone votes for another option, this will also be updated in your dashboard. We also give the creator the option to delete a poll that they've created before by simply clicking on delete. We will show you how to do the event creation. So here you can see that you can either create a one-time event or a weekly event. For the one-time event, you simply enter your event name, the location, and the number of participants allowed. This of course has to be a positive number. And then you can enter the start and the end time. The end time of course has to be after the start time. Once you have done that, you can choose the time slot length, so the meeting will be divided into these time slot lengths. You can choose to optionally add a note and then create your event. Here you have all the information you have entered and of course the link. This event will then show up in your dashboard as upcoming events. And then here you can click on details to see the details, and of course you can also choose to cancel an event, which will remove it from your dashboard. Now moving on to creating a weekly recurring event, same concept, you enter the event name, the location, number of participants allowed, and then you can choose day of the week that you want this event to be recurring on. Once you have done that, you choose the start time, end time, start date, and end date. So this event will be recurring on all of the days chosen between the start and end dates. And then the same idea as before, we choose the length of each meeting. Once all of that is done, you press on save, and you can of course copy the URL link to be shared with the students. Going back to the dashboard, you can see that the event was indeed generated. We will now log out and then go in to register for a new user, simulate a student coming in, and using the URL link provided to book for a meeting slot. Pasting the link into the browser, you can see that it brings you to a booking page where there is a calendar view. Here you can navigate the calendar to find the slots available, and clicking on an available slot will show you the event details for that slot, where you can then enter your email to book for a slot. You can see that it turned gray because I only allowed one participant and it has been booked. There's also a list view where you can see all of the available slots in one big list for an easier navigation. So we also give users the ability to request for an alternative time. You do have to be a member for this, so you have to log in first. Once you have logged in, you can see here you can request for a different date and a different start and end time. You do have to give in a reason for this request, and then once you submit it, the creator will be notified on their dashboard. As a creator, you have two options. Once you see a pending event, you can go into details and then choose to either accept or reject the request. Once you accept it, it will automatically create an event. You simply enter the location and then click on save. it will disappear from your pending list, and then once you go in dashboard for the events with a booking, it will appear here. Now logging out and logging back in as the student who requested it, we can see on the dashboard in the time requests sent, you can see the pending status has been changed to an accepted. And in the dashboard section, in all of your bookings, you can see here that it also created a booking for you with this event. And that concludes the brief overview of our website. Thank you for watching. We hope you like it. Bye!